All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Aw, we gotta go offline again. That's okay. Welcome to another morning of Dark Souls. I kind of like this. Like, for some reason, I've been waking up early. Like, my eyes just pop open like a half hour to an hour before my alarm is going off. I guess I'm getting older. I don't know. But... And it's weird because I'm actually starting to work out again. Like, I didn't... Yeah, I've got a lot of levels, too. We're going to just completely be overpowered. But that way I'm going to just walk through and just, like, bonk everybody. Just bam, bam, with the mace. I like the mace. All right. So, and actually maybe I will do some progression. I was trying to keep all the progression to... I mean, for now, let's just do a few run-throughs, because I'm still trying to get those enemies to disappear. Tired of them. Like, you either gotta sprint past all of it. Whoa. That looks like a cool ring. But you gotta sprint past them just to fight. And that risks, like... And I swear, I've gone through this thing at least 20 times. Like, at least. In fact, these dogs, I've killed an extra 5 or 6 times. Like, I just kept, like, you know, going back to the bonfire and killing them just to be like, okay, like, can I at least see if it's close that they're all gonna disappear? Because they do disappear after a certain amount of times killing them. Oops. I no-scoped a little too far to the right. So, anyways, doesn't matter. I mean, I've killed these things so many times. So this is the first time of just today. And I'm almost wondering if it's because there's double... I could see it being... Since there's double bonfires, being double the amount of times that these enemies can appear. It's like there's that bonfire there, which actually, as I say that enemy right there is probably linked to that bonfire. So if I do the bonfire aesthetic and burn it, it probably will only affect, like, these guys, yeah. But not so much that Frankenstein guy over there. I think, anyway. I could be wrong. So, but anyways... I've been thinking more about the GOSH, the Global Online Safety Helpers, and the idea of Anonymous, actually. They share concepts, believe it or not. Oh god. Run away! Alright. Very good. So, but anyway, like, one of the ideas behind Anonymous is that it could be anybody and everybody hacking into your stuff and catching you if you're a predator, a thief, or violent, or, you know, like some other way of, like, needing to be brought to justice or have accountability. And that's the same with GOSH. The Global Online Safety Helpers are going, if I do it right, are going to be a network of anybody and everybody that is sick of scammers. Woo! Gotcha. I almost died in that too. Okay, so that's one. I've done it once today. So let us see how many times we can do it today. And watch this very next one, they're all going to disappear. It'll be like, oh, okay. So, but anyways, with the GOSH, so what I'm going to do, and I took all a week off next week, so I'm just going to get, hopefully, a bunch of progress. I keep saying, oh, I want to do a tech stream, oh, I want to do a tech stream. But I didn't do it last night. I ended up just doing more of this, which is really fun. And I get to muse a lot and get my thoughts gathered, but doesn't actually do any of the work. So, or I mean, I guess there is some work, like the planning, the pseudocode, stuff like that. Like, and that's what I did back during college, was like, if I was working on a project, like a coding project, or I had to write some algorithm, or actually let me open up this Pop-Tart because I'm starving. I'm going to eat while I do this. But if I did, You know, if I was working on some kind of computer challenge or problem to solve, oh. Okay, I need to eat something. My stomach's like hurting. Mm-hmm. Haha. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make little videos, like little TikTok-sized videos of how to defend yourself against online scammers, and just make a series. I'm going to do it on TikTok, I'm going to do it on YouTube, I'm going to change my welcome video for YouTube, because that, like... Alright. And that's how we do it. Because, I mean, a lot of people already know how to keep safe from online scammers and stuff. And the majority of online scammers are literally just some person on the other side of the world with a phone that can talk to you. That's it. Like, they have the ability to chat with you, and they're going to try to confuse you and make you think that there's someone that they're not. So that you give them money or financial information or something, and then they'll use that to try to steal from you. Like, people like to think that hackers are really glamorous and they're all like these like rich fancy tech bros or tech chicks that like just steal and all this, but really it is just somebody that's like, hey, I'm bored, I want to try to see if I can scam and con some money out of this stupid American or a stupid British person or whoever. And actually it affects everybody. You know, as the world becomes connected on the internet, the scammers are going to have more access to more victims of more backgrounds and different demographics. And that's why, well, part of why I've been recruiting people from all sorts of different areas, like different countries, different languages, different religions, everything. So... You almost got me there. But anyways, because it is a problem that we can all come together, and I feel like it's a great equalizer and peacemaker. Because already, just the people that I've recruited for this effort are very excited, and they're all hands on deck. They want to get these scammers to stop. And not punish them, like, you know, like hurt them or anything. But just make them stop. Like, you know, make it to where... Man. Usually that doorway is really good for me, but that time... Yes, don't attack Lucitile. And she takes off her mask to show that she's a zombie. Or she's hollow. That's why I think this is hell or purgatory. These are all a bunch of warriors that are just fighting other warriors. And, you know, and you get the souls equal to the amount of people they killed in their life, I feel like. Or it could be animals and bugs. I don't know. That was weird. He like jumped over there. And we already have enough for another level. So that's the other fun part about this is like I'm just grinding, and this is actually a pretty quick way to get levels or get souls. The other way is good for a lot. I forget what that's called. Hides Flame. But I mean, this one's just a lot quicker. You just get through it, and then you're done, and then you go back, and, you know. I would have to actually sit down and see how long it takes, like, time-wise, and then how many souls you get. And usually I feel like it's been pretty easy for me to get the Hides Flame people to disappear much faster than these ones. In fact, I'm almost wondering if these enemies don't disappear. Like, I was thinking about that. That might be one of the mechanics of the game, is like, let's make all the enemies of every bonfire disappear, except for a couple areas. That way when people think, like, oh, I'm having trouble with the boss, I'll just, like, kill all the enemies until they disappear. That way I don't have to waste any spells or, you know, hit points on them. And it's like, nah, that's part of the hell. Some of them stay forever. And then, you know, we're like 50, 60 times in deep. There's my backup alarm in case I sleep through the first one. Haha! Oh yeah, let's use the dark. So I've been upgrading my faith, and so hexes are going to become even more powerful. Still 3 shots, but it's getting close to 2 shots. Switch back to this thing. Oh. Oh. Aha! You've survived the 2 shots. So every now and then there's a fluke where I don't deal just enough damage to where he stays alive. Oh. If you get too close to that thing, he'll explode. And then he's free. At least until the area reloads. Like, completely, like, all the barrels come back and stuff. Which, I don't know how that works, because every now and then, like, I've seen it when I'm doing these grinds. Like, where the explosive barrels pop back up, and then they can attack them again and blow themselves up. Oh. But anyways, the point of the gosh is going to be where, like, I'm going to try to make these little short video snippets and plaster them and advertise them all over. And it's basically going to be like, put multi-factor on your bank account and your email account. That's it. That's the majority of it. Like, anything that has access to your money needs to have multi-factor authentication. Like, if there's a way to make a payment from it, and I've actually, thanks to one of my old landlords, which still owes me like $1,200, but, and I've threatened to take him to small claims, which I don't know if statute of limitations, I don't know if because it's been over a year since my lease with him ended and he still hasn't paid me, and I don't know the statute of limitations for like a dispute like that, but I have all the evidence, like, and you know, and we didn't sign a lease, so like that's kind of where like I think I'm screwed, is because we didn't agree that like he would return it all, but we had like an agreement where, oh god, where, well, see, I don't know. I mean, he might be able to weasel his way out of it, but he's also hitting his wife, so, you know, or soon-to-be ex-wife, and I've met with his ex-wife a couple of times, and apparently he stole a lot of money from her, too. So, I mean, he's a real piece of garbage and, like, you know, kind of like a womanizer type fella. and he's just been taking advantage of this poor lady, and like, I don't know. Oh God. Okay. Almost died. Alright. So if nothing else, we'll get a couple of levels, and then I actually have my kids the next couple of days, so I won't be streaming or doing any videos, but... There we go. And already, what, that's like 3, maybe 4 times that we've done it on camera now. Like, I saw someone say that the enemies disappear after 12. 12 times. Oops, wasted one there. That's okay. But that'll be that many times. In fact, after this time, if they're still reappearing and like not a single one disappears, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna Google it. Which I should have done a while ago. Ha! Dummy. And that's why they do that. They put so many explosive barrels here, because they're hoping that that guy is going to do it. And he does fire damage. Pew pew. And yeah, and again, I don't care if that guy disappears. I want those guys, and really it's these guys. These guys are pricks. Like, it's so easy to get swarmed by these. And like one by themselves is pretty okay. Like that's easy enough to kill. But like you start having 2 or even 3, then they start like, you know, bouncing off of each other's attacks or building off of each other's danger. Okay. But see, now those things are gone because we destroyed them all last time. Except for that one. That has the explosive enemy in it. Ah! Oh. Huh. Well, that works too. Okay. Alright, so that's at least the 3rd, 4th, maybe even 5th time just this morning. So, we're easily past 12. Alright. And I think I'm going to make this a little shorter, because I really do need to leave. I kind of want to get there. Well, actually, I don't know if I really care, honestly. We're doing like an office move. We're finally at a slow point. Like, been doing too much. And that's it. And like, that's the funny thing is my boss is like, you know, no one's ever said you're not working hard enough. So I need to just take it easy. So, 10 to 15 times? Oh, wait a minute. So force respawns after they stop appearing. You must join the Company of Champions Covenant. So that's what it is. I'm in the Covenant. Oh my god. That's what it's been this whole time. They don't despawn when I'm in the Champion of Covenants, which I am. That's offering the Awe Stones. So I just won't let them die. I'm basically the devil or, the demon in this situation. I'm forcing these enemies to continue to fight, and I won't let them go to hell or heaven. They continue to respawn because... And actually, why am I even doing that? Let's just go make our levels. Offer up the Awe Stones. 10 to 15 times. So let's abandon the Covenant. Oh, wow. That's so funny. I know. Oh, I learned something today. I'm glad I looked it up.
Bearer of the seek soul, seek the lest this.
What? There we go. The level is now 16,000. That's insane. Well, 15,000, but still. Alright, so let's go offer up the Awe Stones. Wait, let's see. Company of Champions. The Company of Champions. Count. Awesome count. Covenant. Let's see. Yes, your awesome count in the Company of Champions persists, and you do not lose your rank, progress, or total count if you leave the Covenant. You can freely leave and rejoin without losing progress. Okay. So, I never realized, I was today years old, realized that this Covenant makes it to where the enemies don't disappear. Which is crazy because a lot of people are in this Covenant. Like, once you find this thing over here, just exploring, like, I know wait. Yeah. Offer up an Awe Stone. Ooh, 4. Alright, so that's all I had. That was crazy. So you go pray to this gravestone that's like embedded in a tree. I'm gonna use the cat to abandon Covenant. Hello.
Oh, who are you again? No, I'm not serious. You do have a rather pleasant scent. The type I'm quite fond of.
Alright. I love cats.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful? This place is We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself. It's enough to keep even a cat amused. Satisfied?
Alright.
Odd.
So now... I kill those dogs. Just see them disappear. That is so funny though. Like, I would have been going forever. And I think I've done exactly that before. Like, I've fallen into this rut, so I must have been part of that covenant where it wasn't making the enemies disappear. So 1. Okay. 2. Oh. Thought I saw an item, but it was a phantom. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 'Yeah! They're gone. Okay. The enemies seem a little weaker, too. I wonder if that's a thing, like if they get a buff for me being in that covenant. Yeah, because he, like, almost died on 2 hits. It's consistent. Both of those guys almost died on 2 hits. So, I mean, this is going to be kind of rough. I got to do this like 10 to 12 times. Alright. So that's one. And I can always burn a bonfire aesthetic if I want to bring him back, so that just upgrades the bonfire level. Yeah, now I better call it quits. Let's go ahead and just do it one more time, and then I'm going to go shower and get ready and... Well... Actually, no. I don't know. See, those dogs are gone. They are no longer going to bother me. So it's one less thing I have to fight on my way. Wow, so 3 of the lesser ones kills it now. I forgot to switch to this thing. Oh, this is so awesome. Haha. Ooh, 2 of those got him. Now let's do the Dark Orb. Since we upgraded a bit, maybe it's 2 hits now. It might not work for all of them, but it looks like pretty solid. This has a faster cast speed. The Dark. Okay, let's get him. I wonder if there's something to killing so many enemies with Dark if you get like some kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, either way, if there was or there wasn't. There we go. Well, I am eating breakfast while I do this, so as long as yeah, let's do an hour, screw it. You only live once, YOLO. Dark. Yeah, I think the enemies were buffed when I'm in that covenant. Oh, you got us both there, guy. So you get the Dark. Alright. And I'm only going to level up my faith even more, so I do more damage with the Dark. Because I'm curious if any other enemies react to the Dark like the ogres do. Like the ogres, they'll start lifting up their head like they've been possessed. Oh. Whee. So it's almost a level. I think it was 15, almost 16. Yeah, I was wondering if they'd strike it. Pew! Oh, it blew up the door, too. Interesting. Can't destroy that door, I don't think. The wooden one, yes. So we've got, what, 3 times? We're a third of the way there. Oh, this is going to be glorious. And yes, I'm eating my dessert, or my dessert, breakfast. It basically is a dessert. It's a Pop-Tart. Oh. Ah. Would have been funny if I rolled off the edge and died there. Yeah, we'll do this one. Oops. I unlocked. Okay. Haha. Woohoo! Alright, so... Alright. So 3 or 4 just now of all of them. Almost halfway there. Been very familiar with this area now. Like, walk back and forth, back and forth. But that's funny. I wonder how many times I did that, like 30, 40 times. And I'm like, I know, I've done that enough times. They should disappear. But it's because of the Covenant. And that makes sense now. Okay. Oh, whoops. I gotta stop doing that. Like, de-locking or unlocking so that I can move. Oh, you got me. Getting a lot of life gems from this. 40? I wonder if that's max. Can't be. Ugh. Ugh. Got too cocky. Oh. All right. So yeah, so the jam is to teach everybody to help their family with multi-factor. That's it. Like, it would take me forever to help every last person on Earth, and it would take my team and I forever to help every last person on Earth. But if my team was able to convince everybody on Earth to turn to their neighbor and be like, hey, do you have multi-factor set up? And then if they're like, no, I don't, I'd be like, oh, let me help you. And part of that is communicating what's dangerous and what's not. So that's the other thing. And I remember even personally having that issue. Even personally. No, I have the same issues everybody else has. Like, nobody's special, different, or unique or anything in that aspect. Like, nobody is safe from cyber attacks just because of who they are. Like, you know, everybody is susceptible to social engineering because it affects people. And if you're a person, then it's going to affect you. Your mind is going to work in ways that can be manipulated by somebody with nefarious intent. Now, thankfully, most people are wise to it now. Like, after the Nigerian prince scam, that was a big one. Because it was like such a novel idea. It's like, I have all this money, but it's locked up and I need your help. And we've all had a friend or family member that has been in that situation. Like, they get money and they just need a little money for now. Oh, God. Whee! Oh God, behind me! Oh, risky business there. I almost died. Ah, no scope. Alright, I am going to heal up because we're going to fight these other ones. Trying to make it as efficient as possible time-wise, but it's not efficient if you die. Enough of you. Okay. So it's got to be 6. Maybe 7. 6, 7. Alright. Let's do it. All right. That almost hit me. All right. So now we're going to need 32,000. Yeah. What? Okay. Woo, yeah. All right. Sorry, I just got someone that I respect very highly in the computer science field that is excited about the global online safety helpers. That means a lot. It's like one of your role models being like, I approve of what you're doing. Ah! Oh no! Whoa. What? I was one-shotting those with my Great Soul arrow. What happened? Is that like the max range? Like it could be... Okay. Because it's not just enough to help people protect themselves. We're going to go after scammers. We're attacking them. Like viciously and brutally. We're going to deter them with offensive memes, psychological warfare, and in some cases, physical violence. Like, we're done. We're done with scammers. Like, mostly it's going to be the threat of physical violence, and that's how gangs operate. It's like most of the time it's just a threat until it isn't, and then they stab you. So, you know, and if I have to go and beat the snot out of a scammer on live TV, you betcha I will. You know, just because every time I think of a scammer, I think of all the old ladies and old fellas that were just trying to retire and enjoy the last few years of their life. And then along comes some asshat that wants to steal money from them and be like, I'm going to take your money. I don't care that you worked your entire life for it. I'm going to take your money. And so then, and they don't realize that that's exactly what they're doing. Like, they think that they're just scoring some money off of some rich, fancy person in America or wherever, Europe, and really it is everywhere now. Like, the people in the Saudi Arabia are getting scammed. People in Qatar are getting scammed. People in Oman. Like, this is a worldwide problem. Now, I know I just talked about, well, okay, China, Asia, like Africa. Good, normal people are getting scammed by other people taking shortcuts. And it's not like they're not normal people. It's just like there's a certain group of people that think that it's okay to take money from people because they don't see the repercussions. They don't see the effects that it has on people. Because basically what you're doing is you're making choices for somebody with their money that they didn't account for, and it's going to almost always cause hardship. Nobody's going to be like, yeah, I was okay losing a couple $100 or worse. I know somebody who got scammed for over $1 million. $1 million! If someone takes your entire life savings from you, that's right up there with sexual predation. Like, that is taking your life. That is taking your work. That is stealing it. And now you're left with what? That you just got to build the pieces back and just hope that you can figure it all out in this lifetime? Like, I mean, that guy, like, he took his entire life to save that up. And the worst part is like, now he's got nothing for his kids, which in this economy, you know, oh God. So, all right. Well, either way, I do got to start at least showering and getting ready. How far are we on the? Yeah, 48 minutes. Yes, I can do that. Oh, you got me. Haha, touche. I kind of like it when they do get a hit in because it feels kind of like shooting fish in a barrel otherwise. Like, and that's what I love about this game is like no matter what, you cannot predict everything. Like the timing of all the enemies is randomized, so like they are going to attack you differently. They are going to mob up on you. They're going to be able to be triggered a little bit differently each time, which translates into more death. Like, there is just no escaping it. You will die on this game. Although I say that, and there are some people that do, like, no death and no hit runs. Which is insane. But it is doable. I have seen it. And then the swords just go flying. Plus, I have 2 more levels. Ah! If you push forward too much and then attack, it does that weird arm hit thing like parry. Maybe I should try that. Let's do a run where we just rip through them. So we're at 6, 7. Definitely now. We've definitely run through these guys at least 6 or 7 times. So we've got 3 to 5 times to go. And about 10 minutes to do it. Can we do it? Oh, I'm still going to pew-pew the big guy. I still can't believe. I mean, I can believe it, but that's just so ridiculous. They were never going to disappear. Never. Wah. Oh. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fight all of them with this thing. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Whee! Ah! Oh, that would have been crazy. Okay. Ah! Whee! Yeah! Alright. I don't know if that's quicker. That feels good. Whew, I'm getting close to 3, maybe 4 levels. No for you, no sir. No spells for you. Alright. Yeah. Whee! Come get me. Okay, I'll pew-pew them, though. So now I just kind of want to get done. Oh, that was a one-shot. Whew. Oh, 5 minutes left of the recording. This is the end, no matter what. Alright. Alright. Okay, good. Life gems go past 40. So yeah, if I get up to like 50, or no, 45 is about 3 levels, 45 to 50,000. Oh. Oh, you got me, sir. Let's try to just get 3 levels and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Yeah, let's just go get 3 levels. That's good for now. So at least I know that the next run through, so when I do stream again, which will probably be Friday. Oh yeah, Friday starts my week of vacation. Woo! So excited. So excited. Yeah, let's travel to Majula and let's call it a day, because I got to get showered up and ready to go to work. Get into work. Oh.
Bearer of the less.
Wait. I've got some pretty big souls. A brave warrior, yes. Oops.
Bearer less.
Alright. Let's try it. Do I have time for... Oops, I went to the wrong place. I've only got a minute left. I was going to try the dark orb on somebody. We've got a minute left. I'm going to see how much the dark orb does to that guy, and then ta-ta for now. I'll see you in the next one just in case I get cut off, because we got 45 seconds and counting. Woo! Oh, he's gone. No way. 30 seconds. Come on. They're gone. Look at this. All right, well, ta-ta for now. I can just walk to the ruined sentinels now. All right, and this is where I'll leave it. So I will see you all on Friday, where I will beat the